Hi, this is Annie Waldo, and I'm doing my presentation on the children of veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. I imagine the first order of business would be to define what post-traumatic stress disorder is. And I found the definition was from the Mayo Clinic, and they defined post-traumatic stress disorder as a mental health condition that occurs or is triggered by a terrifying event after experiencing it or witnessing it. Symptoms may include flashbacks, nightmares, anxiety, severe anxiety, as well as uncontrollable thoughts that return to the event. There are a large number of veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder, and if you think about it, if one event can cause post-traumatic stress disorder for a person, what's it like for those that have gone through combat and have witnessed friends being killed and enemies being killed and had to deal with all of the things that are going on? Veterans do have a higher incidence of developing post-traumatic stress disorder. And what is post-traumatic stress disorder like for the veteran? Well, let me share that with you.
All men who go to war die, kid. It's stuck with me all these years, probably more years than you've been alive. War, I believe, dare not be commented on by those who have yet to experience it. Until you kill another human being for survival, what could you possibly say about it? It assaults all of your senses. The smell of death and those machines that cause it. Noise is so loud you feel like an ant under a lawnmower. It's incomprehensible. During my deployment, children, women, teenagers, and men alike all met an indiscriminate end by my hand. On my best days, I tell myself I killed to survive. On my worst days, my mind tells me I committed acts of madness. There are a lot of grudges that I hold close to my heart, and in some sense it means that I will always be at war with my actions, at war with my survival, at war with those suits who tell you it's a good cause you're killing for, and that we, the West, are the good guys. I can't escape what I did, and although I came back, I never escaped. And although I survived, much of me died in that piece of shit dirt land. I may have cheated death, but just like that Joe prophetically said, in the smoke-fueled haze of all those years ago, life has cheated me.
So how might a parent's PTSD affect the child? Well, younger children don't really understand it. It's a really traumatic thing for them to witness a flashback. It's scary, it leaves them confused, it leaves them feeling unsure of what's going on in their own family. Older children might start to feel a need to protect the parent with PTSD, or perhaps the other parent if the PTSD causes violence to come out. Or they might start to emulate the parent that has PTSD. 39% of those that live with someone who has PTSD will develop secondary PTSD, or secondary post-traumatic stress disorder, just from the chaos and confusion that goes along with living with someone with PTSD. Older children that have a parent with post-traumatic stress disorder might try to emulate the parent in an attempt to get closer to that parent, or they might pull away themselves and distance themselves from the family and start spending more and more time away from home and away from that parent with PTSD. If a child develops secondary post-traumatic stress disorder, so there are some symptoms, and you can see those right here. So what can you do? What can be done if you are a parent with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and you feel your child is affecting it? Try to find and establish that your home is a safe place to talk about it, or if it's your partner that has PTSD. The best thing for kids is to talk about it, especially to talk about it with their families, because you are all in it together. If you have a child in your classroom that has secondary post-traumatic stress disorder or suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, you can make your classroom environment feel safe. And you can also encourage them to ask questions, saying that you will try to help them find the answers. Probably the best thing to do, though, if you are a parent with PTSD or the partner of a veteran with PTSD, is to be honest with your children. If the PTSD person has to go away to the hospital for some treatment or go away somewhere for a while, don't lie to the kids and say, oh, they're on vacation. No, don't sugarcoat it. If you need to sugarcoat it, just a little, do that by saying, like, they're away and they're going to get better. But honesty is still the best treatment. Sometimes if you're a parent, the best answer to the questions they might have or to address it is to say, I love you too much to talk about this right now. We'll talk about it later. Because kids don't need to know all of the gory details about everything that's going on. But if you think your child, if you're a veteran and you have PTSD and you think your child might need some help, please get them help. Get yourself help. Don't try to hide it under the rug, under the bush, whatever. Not talking about that elephant in the room, because actually it's more than an elephant in the room. It's an elephant, 2 giraffes, a zebra, and a kangaroo. And the more you try to hide it, it's going to come out in other ways. The best way is to address the issue and get help if you need it. Our world has been, all through history, there have been trauma and war. And people keep surviving, but mental health is important. If you feel that your relationships, your job, or your child's relationships are suffering, make sure that you get help. After reading many stories from veterans and from children of veterans and stuff that the VA sent me on post-traumatic stress disorder and veterans and how families deal with it, I was touched very deeply, and in an attempt to empathize and put myself where a veteran was, I wrote this poem. This is my mind, a cell where I hide and stay. When the past comes in, I slip away. My cell is dank, the walls ooze blood, the ceiling crushes in swamp of mud. The stench of vomit, sweat, and fear, it's here they live and pull me near. Darkness built with my own thought. The flashback comes, I am caught. I rattle the door and smell gunfire. I see ghostly souls beyond the fire. I tackle it all brass and bold. It leaves me exhausted, feeling old. I wake to visions and forceful storms, screaming children, shattered forms, severed arms and legs at dawn I find, shattered lives, my shattered mind. I'm home and safe, I tell myself. My purple heart rests on the shelf. The children's voices echo down. I stretch, I stand, and then I yawn. I go upstairs to start the day. I work to keep the terror at bay. A dish is dropped with a thunderous sound. A flashback starts with a bold rebound. I see them walk the eggshell line. They feel my rage, watch for a sign. I see fear in my children's eyes. Which parent will I be? The one who cries? Will I yell, throw things away? Will I cuddle and want to play? Will I laugh and kiss their face, hold them in a close embrace? They're imprisoned by this post-war beast. They worry. I wish to be released. Sometimes I hope death will come and set me free. I pray for those that fought with me. Thank you.